Hello, live again. So, how's everyone going? I think there's a few people in this one. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk more about the Webtalk Legends and what we're actually doing inside Webtalk Legends. I want to talk a little bit about the featuring service that we're doing and also the guidance page. And then also, we are planning to launch a crypto token. So, not a coin, just a token. And that's going to help us a lot with giveaways to you guys and more engagement, all this sort of stuff. So, everyone's going to an easy way for us to give to use, really. So we're going to talk about that towards the end after we go through Webtalk Legends. So anyway, I think you all know these three. They've been on a few lives now. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just share the screen and just talk about the Webtalk Legends. Then I'll come back and then we'll get some questions. If anyone's got questions, we'll just talk about that and then we'll move to the coin. So I'll just share the screen. The awkward silence. But... all right. Okay, so the page. So this is web. Everyone can see this, can't you?
Yes.
Yep, sweet. All right, so this is Webtalk Legends. I'm pretty sure you have seen this now. It's always getting worked on, updated all the time. So we've got a homepage, we've got guidance page, active Webtalk page, podcast page, and a shop. This is just some merch. If you just want to support, you can buy merch. Now, in this guidance page, this is what I'm going to talk about, the guidance and the active web talkers. Now, the way we are setting this guidance page up is so it gets shared to new web talkers. And as it gets shared to new web talkers, Webtalk Legends grows as a whole. So, and the reason why it's going to get shared is because it's going to have everything in here. So the first thing they're going to see is members to follow. This here will direct them straight to the active web talkers page where you can get yourselves featured. So, but that's going to be right there. And I'll just scroll down a little bit further. Now, this is the reason why it's going to be more valuable. Every single week, there's going to be more and more value added to this. So the Webtalk Basics is in all of these, it's going to go into playlist pages, okay? And it's just going to show them pretty much from the start to finish. Everything about Webtalk is going to be in this page, and this is why it's going to be so widely shared. So as you can see here, you can see how to create a Webtalk account. And all of these videos too, if it's something before Webtalk, it directs them back to the people that referred them to Webtalk. So if they're not signed up to Webtalk, you don't need to worry about losing referrals. And any links that we've got in these videos are not going to be our Webtalk Legends, our Webtalk links. So they're not going to be our referral links. It's only going to be the Webtalk Legends page to help prevent overflow of referrals coming to anyone else. So you can see here how to create a Webtalk account, how to complete Webtalk profile, how to enroll into Webtalk. So it's going to have all of this sort of stuff. Now I'll go back into this page. Now that's the basics, okay? And then after the basics, you got earning on Webtalk. So it's going to go through. It hasn't yet. I'm still waiting for more updates to come. But there is a few videos in there, but they're going to get updated as Webtalk gets updated. And this is going to show everyone how to earn on Webtalk. So when people ask you, how do I earn on Webtalk? You can simply just share them this link. And if someone else asks someone else, after a while, this is going to be a very well-known page. And you got another one, referring Webtalk. And this is going to have a lot of referring sort of training in it. I come down a bit further, growing on Webtalk. So this is going to be a lot of training to do with growing on Webtalk, growing followers, getting engagement, connecting with all this sort of stuff. Then there's another one, staying motivated. Now, this is one Daniel Todd is going to start up very soon, probably next month. And then this one's a big one. This one I'm planning to get some professionals to actually do the training courses for you guys in it. So I'm going to actually pay for people to give us training. And this training here is going to be like grow on Facebook training, grow on Instagram training, grow on YouTube training, all of this sort of stuff. It's also going to have like email marketing training. It's going to have opt-in page training. It's going to have website builder training, and it's going to be purchased from actual people. So it's, if I can find someone that's in this sort of niche, even better, I can get it for free. But if not, I'm actually going to purchase it with my own, out of our own pocket pretty much, to give you all the best training, because this one here is going to have the training that's going to help you really refer Webtalk like a beast. If you can grow on Instagram and Facebook or Twitter or something like that, you're going to be able to refer Webtalk or any product that you promote. So online success, this one's going to be a while before it comes, because we really got to build revenue, especially with this channel. So that's the first step right now, is to monetize this channel. Now just scroll down a bit further and you can see this is a live right here. So by simply sharing this page, you're directing your referrals to every single thing that's going to help them in Webtalk, everything. And there's going to be more. So there's going to be a live tutoring. That's going to be with Mr. Webtalk, Erdy. And there's a few other things. There's going to be a power hour. And this is going to be like a full live hour of, I know who's going to do it. She's one of the legends. Now she's it's Mary. She is already one of the top referrers in another product, another program. And she's going to be teaching live, referring Webtalk to anyone that turns up and does it with her, sort of thing. And that's going to be like here as well. So it's going to be all of this sort of stuff that's going to help everyone in Webtalk. And this is why as Webtalk grows and Webtalk Legend gets well known, this here page is going to be shared like crazy. So from that being shared like crazy, the first thing anyone that sees is these content creators. Now, this is our featuring service. Now, the free featuring service we have right now, it's in the pin post on my account. All you've got to do is literally follow the founding members that are tagged. And once you follow them, I can't control you. Okay, so once you follow them, you get yourself featured. The idea of following us all that's tagged is so you're definitely going to get an update from Webtalk Legends as long as you're following a few. But if someone's posting, I don't know, if one of them is posting something that really doesn't suit you, there's no rule to say that you have to stay following them. Okay, you can, as long as you're following a few. I know personally by just following 5 or something, I want you to follow them all at the start, because if you do unfollow someone, I still need you to get that Webtalk Legends update. So if you're still following 5, you're going to get that update from Webtalk Legends. Now, altogether, the Webtalk Legends already has a combined network of nearly 150,000 Webtalk members. So when we all spotlight post an update or something, that update is potentially bringing you're already going to be in front of a network of over 150,000 Webtalk members. So that there alone is very powerful, and that is a free service. And once you are featured in one of these, they're simply just going to click on whatever niche they're interested in. And once they're into that niche they're interested in, they're going to find the people that are in the same interest. So you're not going to be following randoms that you don't even know what they post, because it's all getting separated into the niches. Like, so as you can see, into all the niches, like this one here, business marketing, and then there's going to be subtitles here. There's going to be solo ad providers and everything. So like anything you need for business, any entertainment, music and entertainment, whatever, food recipes, I want to have a lot of people featured in each of these, and I'll be featuring for free all the way up until the launch of Webtalk. After the launch of Webtalk, this is going to be crazy. Now, if someone doesn't have a niche and wants to be featured, there's active Webtalkers, and this separates you into the area of Webtalk. So from just being featured here for free, you're already in front of a network of over 150,000 members as we are updating. And every single time, like if you was to get featured and you follow the legends, you just added to that 150,000 network. So by the more people that are following those rules to get featured, it just means our network as a whole grows. So this is going to be really powerful, because when Webtalk's live, this cuts off. Okay, so this service cuts off. There'll be no one else getting featured. Now, obviously, some people want a little bit of extra exposure, and that's why I've got this front page here. Now, this one here comes with a landing page and stuff, so that's $40. So Webtalk Legends Visionaries, I call it. And this, so you can see even before this, all the traffic is going to see these visionaries. So, but this is a $40 service, and it comes with a personal landing page. But this isn't necessity. Okay, you can be featured absolutely 100% for free. That's just if you're a marketer or something, you want that little bit extra exposure, that's there. So I just want everyone to understand what the featuring service is, because a lot of people just think we're just trying to gain a lot of followers and it's for us, but really it's not. It's for anyone in it. So I couldn't see the screen as I was on there. So hello everybody. Hey Grant Solo and Letty. I love what you're doing. The entire platform is amazing. I'm just going through the messages. I only just came back. I seen you. I connected with you today too. So also we are taking notice of people that are connected, like that are interactive now. So you guys, we know who you are, and it will work out better. So yeah, that's awesome. Which links send them to that page? So the link that sends them to that page is Webtalk Legends. I'll just share the screen again. So if you go into the Webtalk Legends page, sorry. Share screen. You can use watch while I'm sharing the screen. Just watch the comments. If you press comments on the left side, and if you can answer them while I'm sharing the screen, go ahead and do that. I think you can write as well. I'm not sure. All right, so I just share the screen again. So when you can see this.
Yeah, we can see it, Scott, but we can't answer the chat though.
Okay, no worries. All right, so with this Webtalk Legends page, whatever page you want to direct traffic to, you just click on the page and the link for that page will be up the top. So this takes them straight to the guidance page. And even if someone's asking how to get more referrals, you can click learn more here and you can direct them straight to that page. So you don't even need to, so whatever page you want to direct them to. So if someone says, how can I get more referrals? Here's a whole page full of information, which is currently getting updated. This will be updated within the next week or two. And you just copy that link there that it comes up and you can share them directly to this page. It's got tons of training. So whatever page you want to direct them to, the podcast, to anything, the home screen, whatever you want. So I'll get back out.
Scott, I think Udi's trying to jump on.
Is he? Yeah, I'll let him in. I think I'm lost.
private chat.
All right. Okay, so hello, Letty. Hello, John. Thanks for coming. So you've probably missed that. So what we've went over is sort of what we're doing with the featuring service and how it's set up to spread by itself. So what I want you to understand is by being featured is the most important thing. I'm pretty sure, Letty, you're featured. I'm not sure if you are growing solo, but make sure you get to that pin post and get featured, because as you can see that guidance page, the amount of value that's there, and that page, the first thing they're going to do is see members to follow, and by them following those members, you're going to be in there, featured in whatever niche you want to be featured in. So the more valuable your niche is, or the more entertaining, I suppose, the better. And if you don't want to choose a niche, just choose your area. Well, here's another question. So you were going to do anything different? Oh, it's featured. With the messaging system, I don't understand anything different with the messaging. Can you clarify that question? I don't understand it, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
How you going, already?
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Hey,
Hello.
Hey, Udi.
I'm okay. Thank you.
So we just went through the Webtalk Legends, but since this is your first one, before we get into I'm going to talk about a coin soon, a token. But before we get into that, I might get you to share a bit about Webtalk just after I see this one. On Webtalk, no, well, we're not associated, we're not Webtalk. So Webtalk Legends is something different. What we are doing is building something to take advantage of the Webtalk platform. So Webtalk's so the messaging system inside Webtalk, it's got nothing to do with us. So, but we will be doing a lot of emails. So to get notifications, we're going to do a lot of emails and stuff from whoever subscribed to the site. Plus, but the Webtalk platform it's nothing to do with us. When we're just building something where we can, as early adopters, can take advantage of what's to come. So we're really thinking futuristic here, and so that's what we're planning on doing. All right, Erdy, just before we get into the coin, because this is the first time you're on a stream with us, if you just want to share who you are and how do you get in Webtalk, what do you think of it? Just let everyone know who you are, so the ones that haven't seen you before can sort of know you a bit.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. My name is Sergey. I'm from Russia. I joined Webtalk maybe 2 years ago. And from uh, from the very beginning, I wasn't interested about this amazing site, and I didn't pay attention. But when the world go lockdown, uh when the world gone lockdown, I decided to practice English, and a friend of mine invited me, and I was impressed when I joined such kind of chat, and there were many natives, and I was shocked actually, because it's really difficult uh, to find the opportunity to practice English with
Mhm.
natives, and absolutely for free, and everybody has opportunity to express, to learn. But when I took a look close what is Webtalk, I was impressed about this site, and how it's growing, how many people from different countries are interested in, and the structure, the um, people who learned me, who taught me uh, about Webtalk, how it works, and I decided, why not? It is good to practice English and make money along the way, and that's wonderful. It was great, and right now uh, I learned Webtalk for a while, and uh, I want to say that from now, mentoring would be one of the popular topic on Webtalk, because more people are coming. A lot of people are coming, and for different countries, they have to have their own mentors. And
Mhm.
I decided to teach Russian people because I know Russian, and uh, a lot of them are coming to Webtalk, and they wanna know better, because it's great opportunity, and as early adapted, they have more chances to how to become popular on Webtalk, and to get a big network, to build big network, and everyone who join Webtalk and have opportunity, and moreover, it is great opportunity to learn something new, because I didn't know how to invite people, how to refer, how to what is marketing, but um, I see that everything is connected here, and we to be successful, we must to know little bit about referring, about marketing, how to create um, beautiful posts to attract people, and to invite them. Why not? It is good experience. It is nice, because uh, more people are interested of making money online, and everybody knows that the world now is crazy, and more people offline, more people offline are losing their job. They don't know what to do. Why not to make money through simple social network? We are doing a lot of job, kind of job. I think they're wasting time. We are wasting time on Facebook, on Instagram, and just doing the same things that we do on WebTalk, but we are making money on WebTalk. for these simple things. We are making posts, visiting pages to each other, and we are rewarded for that. But Facebook doesn't pay. Instagram pays nothing. And so, what what is my choice? Of course, Webtalk. It's great. Even I have a pet. I make picture of him. I post about him, and this little kitten brings points to me, brings money. That's wonderful.
He pays his own way.
Exactly. He's making money for his food. I will buy something delicious for him. Why not? That's amazing.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, I 100% agree too with you. Like mentoring is going to be a big thing. So if anyone's looking for a niche on Webtalk, mentoring other web talkers is definitely what Erdy said. It's going to be a pretty popular niche. And Erdy, make sure you go follow him. He's also going to be doing mentoring with us. So he's also going to be mentoring people one-on-one, and he's going to be doing it live on screen for you guys. It's going to be another bonus that's in that page. So in that guidance page, that's going to be one of the playlists, but he's just working other stuff out at the moment. But so right, we're in the works of many ideas. So yeah, it's definitely worth go give Erdy a follow, and he's 100% right. Mentoring is definitely going to be a big thing about Webtalk, because already I'll give you an example for an Instagram growth course, you're looking at something like $3,000-$4,000 for like a decent, like an actual decent course, and people are paying that amount of money. People are literally buying $3,000-$4,000 to someone just to teach them how to grow on Instagram. That they're literally paying that. So you can imagine something like Webtalk that pays people if they're big. How much are people going to be willing to pay you if you master that skill now? If you master that skill now while it's so early and work on it and build your reputation all the way until it launches, how much are people going to be willing to pay for your course? It could be huge. So, and you're talking about merch. Webtalk doesn't have merch yet, but we do. We got some in our shop. It's not as good, but it's something that makes people say, "What's that?" I don't even know how Erdy got his. Must have got in contact with him or printed it. I don't know. But does anyone have anything to say about what Erdy was talking about? Any of you guys want to add to it or nope?
Well, no, the biggest thing. Yeah, the biggest thing is just making sure that you're doing the engagement. It's like when you're like with what we're doing here with Scott's organizing here with Webtalk Legends, and that is you do have to understand the power of tapping into other people's audience. And if you have in the case here with Erdy, so where he's going to be teaching, helping people with speaking English. Okay, that's something that globally, there's definitely a need for that. So that's something people tune into. But when he's sharing what he's doing with everybody else, and you're actually tapping into his audience, as far as like if you're, and this is not by no means saying to spam into somebody else's posts and everything, but what it is you gotta, as people notice you engaging with Erdy or Atul or Scott or Marlon here, it's like when they see you engaging them on a regular basis, it's gonna cause them to trigger the thing for them to go find out more about you. And whatever you have on your homepage, just by doing normal engagement on a regular basis, whatever you have you on your profile, I mean, you can actually put what your business is or what you're doing, and that's an indirect way of getting people to follow you and actually, start buying into whatever. If you are selling something, or if you have a business or something, or like a Shopify store or whatever, you can actually have that on your post. So that's something that you have to understand the overall picture, and that's what Scott's trying to explain a lot of times. And I think if you take a step back and just realize it, when you're tapping into all 18 Webtalk Legend members, when you have that, what was the count on it, Scott? The 100.
Yeah, almost 150 now. I think it was like 130 something last time
Yeah.
I kept.
Yeah, so that's when you understand that from a marketing standpoint, and especially like down the road when Webtalk has their one click. It was supposed to be like a one-click import for people's Shopify stores, or if you owned a business or whatever, where you just basically put your URL into the Webtalk, and it automatically imports your entire store onto the platform. And when you start connecting with people that have a big audience, and then that's just multiplying your prospects is what it's doing, and your potential customers and contacts. So like with if you have, like Scott's been saying in earlier, if you have a specific niche that you can teach people about, that's something that's really good. And I highly recommend that you take advantage of being featured, because it's something easy to do. And like Scott says, once Webtalk's live full blown across the globe, it's now's your chance to really make a difference. So
yeah, definitely. It's a marketer's game, no matter what you're doing. But yeah, it's 100% like what he's saying is, especially if it's someone trusted. So if someone's well known in the platform and they see you talking to them, they're instantly going to say, "Who's this guy? This guy was just talking to RJ. Who's he? Like, or who's she?" And instantly you're going to have that credibility put onto you just from that communicating with them. And you'll notice right now at these early stages, the bigger ones aren't sort of that, like, they're big, but they're engaging. They're not like the ones that you get on Instagram or YouTube, but you're very lucky to get a comment back or something like that.
Right.
And yeah, with that 130 odd thousand as well that we're connected with, most of them are not active yet, and they will not be active until Webtalk's live. Like, a lot of people don't come into a platform until it's built, before it's fully established, before it's proven. But they're already signed up, and they're going to be back. And the network that we've got, may I add, is going to probably 5x at the end of once what Webtalk's doing now, they're building all the current stuff. They're getting the current stuff up to date before they start implementing other income streams. One of them other income streams, but it looks like we're going to be looking around 3 months to get it. But one of them other income streams in your back office, if you've clicked on the rewards, what's it called, the Rewards Pro or something, or Rewards Plus, it's $50 a month. What most people don't understand with that $50 a month thing is most of us legends are going to take advantage of that. Now, the moment we take advantage of that, one of the features on that is to have our trend lines following us as well. So our network is going to 5x plus at the time of the launching of that. Like, my network, like my downline is nearly 70,000, and they're all going to be following me once that launches. So you could just imagine from not even, I think I'm under 10,000 at the moment following me, jump all the way up to 70,000 followers. Like, no one's looking that far ahead, but I am. Like, right. I know what's coming, and I know, like, all these updates, there's so many things in the works. But like, most of these payment things with Webtalk as well, like that $50 thing, they've already got it ready. It's a click of a button away, but they're not clicking that button yet because they want to have everything working good before they launch it. So what they're working on is it is frustrating. It takes time, and you got to wait. But I see it as an advantage. The longer they take, the more we build. So the more prepared we become, the longer they take. So anyone else want to say something, or you just want me to talk a little bit about the Queen now, or it's up to you guys? Talk about Queen?
Yeah, let's get on the Queen.
Get on to the Queen. I want the Queen. Right, so with Webtalk Legends, behind the scenes, we've got a lot of ideas coming. I think someone's yelling in your background, that's all. So we've got a lot of plans, and one of the plans is a token. So cryptocurrency, it's definitely a growing thing, and it's not actually that hard to build a token. So we are doing it. We've got someone working on it. Now, our token's different to everyone else's. I'm going to take you through a short presentation, but the idea is to be able to do giveaways and stuff easier. So I'm just going to take you through a short presentation. Like I just whipped it up quickly just to try to this. Right now we're at an idea phase, so don't get too excited about this or don't overthink it yet. But I'll just go into it. So I'll share the screen again. Just let me know if it's not sharing. Like so, it should share, but. Okay, everyone can see what I'm doing here?
Yep.
All right, so the coin is going to be called WTL coin, and what that stands for, we need 3 letters to make the coin. So it's a token, so not so much a coin. So and what it's for is our Webtalk giveaways. So our Webtalk giveaways are going to get very interesting. So how do I change screen? There we go. So I've got this, just so you know, please note I am very new to this. So we are all new to this whole thing, and things may change or alter. So everything in here is not set in concrete, okay? So it'll alter as we move forward to suit laws, regulations, tax, etc. So there's a lot of things we've got to take into consideration as we learn them. So nothing I show today is final. It is at this stage just an idea we are working on to give more back. So that's at the moment, this is just an idea to be able to give more back to you guys. So I've got a few points here. I'll just get a marker. So what is it and why? So what it is easy. It is an easy way for us to do giveaways to more parts of the world. The receiver of the coin can then choose whether to hold it or convert it into another currency. So right now, for me to send money, let's just say someone is following us and doing stuff that like engaging on us or engaging in Webtalk, and let's say we want to reward him with some sort of giveaway, or we've got this little competition and something, we've got a giveaway. It's very hard to send money to a lot of places. It's very hard to send gift cards to a lot of places and all this sort of thing. And I don't really want to go support one of them pump and dump coins. So we've decided to make one ourselves. So it will be an ERC20 token. So to receive it, you will need an Ethereum address because ERC20 tokens only exist on the Ethereum blockchain. This also means it might fluctuate with the ETF price. So as Ethereum, if you watch Ethereum is the second largest crypto in the world, okay? And in my opinion, it's way better than Bitcoin, okay? And there's so much more use case for it, I personally believe. So our price of our coin, let's just say it's 5 cents per coin today, and Ethereum jumps up 100%, we're probably going to go up a good 20-30% as well. And same vice versa. If Ethereum jumps down, we're probably going to go down as well. So it's going to fluctuate with the market just like every other coin. So there will be a total of 10 billion in circulation, and no more will ever be created. Now, the first 1 billion of these will be handed to our crypto specialists. So we're working with someone that's helping us do this. Now, this is for listing it on exchanges and many other things to pretty much help the coin grow and make it easier for anyone to buy and sell. That's not to be bought. So, so as I said, it's pretty much just to get the idea so you understand it. So what I mean by this is that we're going to be using at least 1 billion of them to get it all listed and stuff. So as the price goes up and down at the very beginning stages, they will be using, like he will be using this to, a lot of these exchanges cost money to get their coins listed, but we really need to get it listed as many places as we can. Coin market cap would be awesome if we can get there one day, but this way it's going to be easier for us to convert it to another currency, or it's going to be easier for us to buy it. If someone wants to buy some like separately, it's going to be easier to do that. Now, the other 9 billion will be split up between most of my trusted Webtalk legends and myself. This is for safety reasons. So the reason why this money is that we're going to split up the majority of the coin is in case of, I don't know, if a hacker gets in or something. 9 billion coins is a lot to go missing. But if we've got these split up in like $1 billion amounts, we only lose 1 billion if someone actually hacks into one of our computers or something. So these will be used mostly for giveaways and Webtalk Legends growth, not to be sold. So this is what I want you to understand with this coin. It's not a pump and dump coin. Majority of coins out there that people just start like this, what they do is they start a coin get a lot of people to buy the coin to pump the price, and then they go and sell the coin. We are going to be doing it a lot different. So we're not selling these coins. We're using these coins to give to you guys. So there's no risk for it anyway. Anyone that's competing in these competitions, there's going to be no risk. The only risk is if you're going to buy a coin, which that's up to you, really. So yeah, so we're not going to sell these coins on you. It's not going to get dumped on you. So as we give the coins, I've got a little thing in my way. So as we give the coins, can you see that there? Oh,
yeah,
no, I can move.
There we go.
I'll move. As we give the coins, some of you will hold in your portfolios and others will sell. To keep the coin value, it's meant to say value, but it says from value. So to keep the coin's value, we're planning to keep buying it back. So okay, the next one. So what we're doing is we want to give it to you guys for the giveaways and stuff, but I know some of you might not want to keep that. You might want actual currency. So this will give you the option. You can just go sell the coin and get currency, and then you got your own money currency for whatever country you live in, or convert it to Bitcoin or whatever you just want to do with it. It's up to you, but then we plan to buy it back. Next screen. So how is this going to work? Okay, how are we going to continuously buy the coins back as you sell it? So it all comes down to anyone that is buying our coin and our increasing YouTube revenue, that we plan to use 70% on buying back the coins you sell. So when people are buying our coin, it's going to help increase the value. And also, as we are earning revenue from YouTube, so the bigger this YouTube channel grows, I'm going to show you some numbers very soon, the more we're going to be able to buy back. So the larger we get, the higher we can get the coin price to rise. So let's look forward. So just next one. So remember, this is all just idea. And now this here, what you can see in front of us, this is my Rising Entrepreneurs channel. Okay, so this is my monetization from Rising Entrepreneurs channel alone. Okay, so this was me by myself posting videos, Webtalk, posting videos, and a few other things. And this is like my earnings. So that earnings here. Now, what I want to show you is the what I've got circled here. So you can see this one here. I've made $1,000 for this one video. Now, this one video got 180,000 views, estimated to get 190,000, but we've got 180,000, and we've made from that 180,000 views, we've made $1,000. So I made $1,000 from this one video because I got 180,000 views. Now, this is a high CPM, so this is CPM. This one's pretty high. This is $9.50. So what I've done here is I went to the lowest one. So we got $5. Now, this is the lowest CPM I've got here, and that was $5 for 87,000 views. I got $210 for that one. So let's just say $200 for every 100,000 views. Now, this was alone. Okay, so I want you to know this was 100% alone. Now I have a team. So the demand for our content, what I'm thinking is future-based. So the amount of people that are going to be watching this YouTube channel and that sort of thing, which is going to be, we're going to be monetized at some stage. Is there demand for what we actually do? And yes, there is. There is a demand for this type of content in every single platform out there. Every single platform, there's a demand for it, even the small ones. But I've got a few examples here. So you can see this one here, how to grow a Facebook page from scratch with 0 followers in 2020, 145,000 views. So going off this lowest one, if we're getting, like, if Webtalk grows to this sort of stage and we're one of the number one platforms for Webtalk help, we're going to be getting this sort of watch time and stuff. And you can see from this here at the lowest one, that's like $300 we could buy back worth of the coins. So this is how I'm planning at the start. And this isn't to mention the other revenue streams that we actually putting in play as well. So this here money, that would be another $300 right there to buy back the coins you sell. So the more we buy back, the more liquid that, the more you can sell, really. And then you can see here another one, how I doubled my Instagram growth strategy. Look, that's nearly 1 million views right there in a year. So that there alone is minimum of $1,000, okay, from that one video. And as you can see, I've already proven I can do it. Okay, I've proven that it works with Rising Entrepreneurs. Now, another one here, how to get 1,000 followers on Twitter without scamming. Another 400 views. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, they're all different things, and the bigger channels are getting really, really big engagement, really big views. So they're making a lot of money. Let's just put it that way. So I'll go to the next one. So that's how I plan to get it. So in the end, the goal of the coin is to have Webtalk Legends YouTube as the biggest Webtalk help channel, with 70% revenue going back to our supporters. We'll be doing that via our token. So if you hold the token to increase the price or sell it, and we will buy back. That's meant to have buy UY. Buy it back. So, and you're going to be getting this sort of stuff from just staying active in Webtalk and coming to our live. So like right now, as we're doing a live, let's just say we've got the token. There'd be a giveaway to guys. So we'd be giving it to the people that are here engaging with us on the live. You would just be getting just a heap of coins for nothing. Okay, so, and this is just because it's going to increase our revenue. So to earn more, what was I doing? So coming to lives to earn more. The giveaways will be done in the lives. So that's majority of our giveaways for the legends will be done in the lives. But that's not all, because I also plan the founding members will also have a set amount in that for their own personal giveaways. So what I mean by this is I'm going to be giving them a set amount each month. So we're going to be splitting it up each month. Everyone's going to have a set amount. I've got to get back to the stream. And they can do their own giveaways. So the more people that are following everybody, the screen stopped sharing it. Yeah, so if everyone's following all of the legends, there could be a good 18 giveaways in that month or more. Like they could split their whatever amount it is that we split up, and it's going to be everywhere. Okay, so you guys, we're really working out a way to help. So the coin is going to build our revenue from getting more engagement. It's going to build more engagement inside Webtalk. That's going to help yous get more revenue. Yous are going to be able to use it as an incentive. Yous are going to be able to go to your friends that are into crypto or something and say, hey, look, with this thing inside of Webtalk, they've started their own cryptocurrency. They're giving it away for free. All you got to do is be a Webtalk member, and boom, you've got yourself a sign up. If they're into crypto and they want some free crypto and you just cashed out $200 worth, I'm pretty sure they're going to say, yeah, I want some of that. So it's going to be incentive for you guys to get sign-ups. It's going to be, and it's all it is. So it's not a pump and dump coin. We're not planning. I don't care if it's worth $1 million next year, if it's worth $1 next year, if it's worth 5 cents next year, because the amount we're giving away is just going to be a certain amount of money worth. So I know it might be $200 worth of our crypto. You sell it for that $200, okay? Or you hold it until it's worth $400 or something like that. So it's 100% up to you. So I couldn't see all the things. Wow, so genius. Exactly. But that's what we're about. So we are literally, a lot of people, they're still on the fence with Webtalk Legends. They're what are these guys up to? And that's what we're up to. So when we're not live, when we're not doing stuff, we're talking amongst each other. We've got a little chat group going, all this sort of stuff. Now, as I said, we are all new to this. So this might not be exactly as planned, but it's going to be something along them lines. And we do plan on getting our revenue back to use. Now, the reason I say 70% is because that's an estimated amount. Now, as I said, we've got to work with laws. We've got to work with regulations, all these sort of things, tax. I don't know what we're going to hit, like especially when we get big. And we will get big. I know we're going to get big. I'm 100% confident on that. Like we are growing every single day already. Right now we've got 7 people watching live. That has never happened, and this is our 3rd live stream. So we're gonna it's just amazing. And you guys, we're noticing who's here. We are always seeing who's here. We're always watching. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions, and even you legends, because you might have some questions or something to add to it. If you've got ideas, that's another thing too. With Webtalk Legends, we're not set in concrete. If there's something we can help you guys with, we're going to do it. Like if we can do it, we're going to add it. So feel free to share anything.
Yeah, I was just wondering, any ideas what exchange you might list the token on?
At the start, it's going to be smaller ones. So because the smaller ones are easier to get listed and they're a lot cheaper. But there is other ones, but we're looking like some of them is around like the 100,000 mark to get listed. So it depends. The bigger it is, really, the harder it is to get. So, but if we've got them users, if we're using it already and where it's existing and stuff, and we just start listing it. So what we're doing is, like as I said in the start of it, at the first start, it's going to be 1 billion put towards getting it listed. So I don't know how far that's going to get us. Then we've got like fees and stuff as well. So at the start, it's going to be hard, but once it goes, we'll have it everywhere. Like I plan to have it everywhere I can. Like once it's trusted in the community and people know it's not a scam coin, this sort of thing, we shouldn't have a problem getting it listed in many places.
Yeah, I guess you got to start off small before you can go tall.
Yeah.
It's good that it's gonna be listed as a ERC20 token because listed on the Ethereum blockchain because it'll correlate with Ethereum as Ethereum increases in value or devalues, it'll just correlate with it with the market.
Yeah.
The blockchain, Ethereum blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
So look at this. We've already got people are already into it. Like this is just the idea, and here we are. We've got support. So can you imagine when the idea becomes reality? There's going to be a lot on this. So there will be a chance, and I will make sure everyone knows about it. So when we actually have the token by the end of this month, that's what we're aiming for, the 29th, to have the actual token. And there will be an opportunity where I will let everyone know if anyone wants to invest in it, they're going to have the opportunity to fill their pockets before it hits any exchange. So before anyone even knows about it, there is going to be an opportunity there to fill your pockets. So I'm pretty sure the starting price, we were doing it pretty high, but for liquidity and stuff, we're lowered it pretty low. So I think each coin is going to be, it's not even going to be a cent. So it's going to be like 0.7 cent or something. So it's going to be really low price. You're going to be able to fill your pockets quite huge from the very start. But if like as I said, there's going to be the opportunity to fill our pockets before we even go live. So that'll be even cheaper. So whatever it is, all I want is anyone that does want to fill the pockets up, and this will be for the liquidity at the start, they're going to be getting it at less than half price at that very start. So that way, because I don't want it to go on the market and then drop 50% and then you lose money, this sort of thing. Because I'm really against people losing money. I'm trying to build reputation. I work for recommendations, not money. So
Right.
yeah. So
I think the only downside with the Ethereum blockchain is the gas fees at the moment.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think,
So there will be gas fees, but that'll come in there.
The Ethereum 2.0 to come out, I believe. It was supposed to come out earlier this year.
Yeah, I think August. They're talking about August. And the best thing about that is once that comes off, they're actually starting, I don't know if you know this yet, but they're starting off a burn-off thing. So we're going to be launching the coin, like our coin, around the same time they begin burning Ethereum, because that's pretty cool. Like, I think that's pretty cool. So,
hey, what about our NFTs? How does that fit into the Webtalk Legends vision?
NFT, yeah, well, so that's another thing. Well, you need a wallet to store the NFTs. So that's another thing. We're going to, with this coin, because we just got off this here question about she's willing to learn. And yes, we're going to make sure there's tutorials to show you how to set up a wallet, how to receive the money, how to receive it, how to exchange it into another coin, this sort of thing. So we're going to have all them tutorials for you. And what Marlon was just saying, we do have NFTs. Yes, so we starting NFTs now. We've put that on hold because of the high gas price. So we've got 2 NFTs made up so far. So, but we've put that on hold because of the gas price to keep making them. But when you get the wallet for, let's just say you use a MetaMask wallet or something, the NFTs can be stored there. So when you learn how to get our coin, you're going to be able to get NFTs or whatever you just want to do. So yeah, it's going to really open up the door for a lot of different opportunities that you've never even knew of.
Hi, Lady. I don't understand crypto at all.
Yeah, that's
I know how you feel. I mean, when I was introduced to cryptocurrency about, I think it was like 3 years ago, there was a gentleman I met up at the local store and he was talking to me about Bitcoin. He was super excited about it. He was talking about cryptocurrency. It was something that was straight over the top of my head. I had no idea what he was talking about. All I remember, he was super excited about cryptocurrency, but I had no idea what he was talking about. And then I was introduced, I think it was last year or year before, to a mining platform. And because cryptocurrency just confused me, I had no idea, just like yourself, anything about cryptocurrency. And because of that, I did nothing with it for about 4 months.
Hey, Marlon, you're saying you're waiting. waiting for the gas fee to go down. It's low at the moment, so you can go get that other NFT if you want.
Well, Scott, by the way, I've mentioned this before. My nephew, he's right into cryptocurrency, but he's new to cryptocurrency, but he started up his own cryptocurrency company here in New Zealand. So I might be able to get him to help as well.
Yeah, great. Bring him in. Like, definitely, if he's got some knowledge and some skills,
yeah, definitely has.
Definitely, we're looking for that. So, yeah. So, we're going to have opportunities for people as well as we go, and like we've got the founding members, but we also want to put together a good team, and in time as we need new skills, we're going to continuously bring more people in to help us with the team and that, and so to become a part of Webtalk Legends, an actual part, like one that's known as a Webtalk Legends. So there will be opportunities coming up as well, like as we grow. So as I said, all what we're doing right now, we're working from an idea. Like we are literally an idea at the moment, and we're building the idea into reality. So it's amazing that we've got so many supporters already. Like right now, 10 watches. That's amazing. That's awesome. I've had a healthy session. Yeah, I love crypto as well. I don't know too much about the altcoins and stuff, but I do know majority of crypto. Like especially if we bring you in the door to crypto because of our coin, I don't want you to think every single coin is good, because most coins are literally made to pump and dump. That's their whole purpose. There's no use case. There's no nothing. So definitely don't just go buying coins when you've got a wallet.
There's actually organized pump and dump groups out there, and that's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's just crazy. Like how they can do that to people, I don't know. Like that's what blows me. Because they're like they do it to their own fans. I've seen there was one that just got busted, a charity coin. It was meant to be a charity coin, and all it was it ended up being a big pump and dump scam. And the people that promoted it, the big influencers, real trusted people on Twitter and stuff, and yeah, they just dumped it on all their followers. At the moment, their followings all pumped it for them. It's pretty cruel.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're definitely not encouraging you to get into altcoins. So that's not one thing we're doing. We're just going to have our own, and we're going to use that for our own purpose. So we're not here to get rich. We just want a way till we can give to use with ease, really. So
it's just paying it forward is basically what it's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because look, we're not growing us. I'll tell you that now. Anyone that thinks they grew themselves online is a liar. The people that grow in us are our supporters. 100%. It's not like we might be helping, but there's no way people see our help unless we've got support. And that's with anyone. So it doesn't matter what you do. If you don't have that one person that actually likes what you do, no one else sees it. So you guys are like the ones growing us. Anyone that's following us, anyone that's sharing or commenting, all this sort of stuff, that is what grows us. And yeah, like Rick said, this is all we're doing with the coin is paying it forward. We just want to pay it forward and keep paying it forward. And the more we pay forward, the more we grow, the more we pay forward more and more. It just kind of compounding effect. So
yep.
Anyone else want to talk about anything?
Don't get me started now.
That's good. You come up with some really good stuff. It actually, like, when you're talking, my head's just going light bulb, light bulb, light bulb.
No, it's unfortunate because I mean you run into the like you're saying with how people that can do that to other people and live with themselves. It's like you see that no matter where you're at in whatever industry, and that's where, especially when the COVID first came out last year, you saw all the big gurus like, we really care about you, but yeah, they cared about lining their pockets, and a lot of them, and I won't mention that there's like 3 really big ones that were already multi-millionaires or probably close to billionaires, and they're they increase their revenue just by coming across as that. But that's the one thing, is just like even the stuff that like if you share something, that's where generally the stuff that I try and share is something that's free to try. Okay, at least look into it. And like in this case here with the with the coin and everything, that's like it's just with the way Scott's doing it, it's a great opportunity. But like anytime you're checking out somebody's opportunity, if they're right off the bat, if it's something that they're asking for money, just I put it this way. I've watched in the last 2 years, I've kind of become like a student of speakers giving their presentations, and they all followed the exact same routine. And actually, I was at a convention one time, and the one guy who actually trains all these speakers, even like Tony Robbins and Les Brown and all these big guys, is Dave Van Hoos. He's the one who teaches these people how to speak in front of people. Okay, and it was interesting because I had I was at the convention. I had like a private conversation with Dave Van Hoos in the elevator going down at this convention, and it's like when I realized it was him, after he had been on stage talking the day before, he started asking me these questions. Of course, like right away, I'm all sweating like crazy, But the thing is they all have their system of, rising, getting your hopes up. And, they're selling the vision, and that's what people buy into. But at the same time, if it just doesn't feel right, you can actually just, I even recommend people to watch different presentations and pick up what they're sharing, because it's going to help you, in order to connect with your people, because just by watching other people's presentations, you're finding out how they're connecting with people. And especially like if you're shy or not really outgoing or something where, you're not able to connect with people, just picking up little tidbits here and there, you're going to learn a lot. And so it's like when I watch all these presentations, there's maybe 1 out of 100 that I'll watch where I'm like, I might be interested in trying this, because it's always the same pitch. It's just, but unless you watch a lot of them, you don't pick it up. So that's like I always tell people, do your due diligence. And if you feel comfortable with something and you see that the person or this, the opportunity or whatever that they're sharing, if you do your research on it, like I always say, if go to the Better Business Bureau, like here in the United States, you go to the Better Business Bureau and check out the company and see what it's showing. Okay. And it's like, there's a couple of things that I wish I would have done it back at the beginning when I started, but it was too late, after I got into it, then when I started kind of getting screwed over, so to speak, that's when I did a little bit more deep dive in it. And I found out here's people all along have been complaining about this company or this person or whatever. So yeah, but don't be afraid to like even when I do my presentations, I'm like, I always put my email address in the chat. That way, if somebody has a question, they have a way to get a hold of me directly. And you notice a lot of the stuff online that they don't do that. They want you to, in order to actually talk to somebody, you have to buy into their product. And it's like, and then at that point, then it's almost too late. So yeah, just count, like I said, just make sure you do your due diligence. And, if there's something in whatever, my biggest tip to anybody, if you're actually buying any program or something, or from a guru or something, is always pay with a credit card. Don't ever use a bank debit card, because if your credit card companies will go to bat for you to get the money back. Because I had that happen on something that happened to me 2 years back. There was a program where it was a lot of money, and the guy never came through. And after 6 months, I finally, what are you going to do? And it's like, you know what? I said, I want my money back. He's like, no, it's too late. You can't. So I went to the credit card company. It took them 3 months, but they got my money back for me. So just kind of keep that in mind too, because the banks, if you use a bank debit card, they're saying no, because you're like giving your seal of approval, and they're not going to go to bat for you because, you okayed the transaction. Whereas a credit card company, they look into it that's where a lot of gurus they don't like using PayPal, because PayPal will go to bat for you if you have a problem, so that's probably my biggest takeaway that I always tell people is, just make sure you use a credit card, because that way you have a little extra insurance, and it just makes it does make a difference. So, like I said, Scott, don't get me started on talking about things. I just keep on going.
I was thinking as you were talking that we should probably actually make some sort of playlist about exposing all these online selling tactics and stuff, because I 100% agree with you. Like, especially like as you said, you go to a lot of them presentations, and there's always the same pitch. How I was this, I was this, mm-hmm. I was this, then I become this. And like they'll bring you in by saying we're going to show you the secrets, but when you're in there, they're just telling you that if you pay them, they're going to show you the secrets. So then they can tell you again, if you pay us more, then we'll show you the real secret. So then they can tell you again, if you pay us even more, we're going to tell you the biggest secret out there. And that's all it is. It's just selling something to sell something to sell something to sell something. over and over again. And like you said, when you're in there in the same sort of pitch, if you see anything from them things where it says,
I think also
we're running out of spots. If it's a digital product, they're never running out of spots. They sell them endlessly, and they put them countdown timers to make you FOMO in, to make you think you're going to miss out if you don't get it now. So it never any of them countdown timers. It's I've done some online sales courses and stuff, and guess what? I pulled out of it. Like I started doing it, and then after a while, I'm thinking, hang on. If I keep doing this, so many people are going to lose their money. So I got out of it. So I actually learnt most of these tactics. So yeah, as you're talking, Rick, I was definitely thinking we should probably put something together inside of Webtalk because people coming in Webtalk is their first time earning money, and then when they're in there, they start wanting to earn money. So if we can actually help them and guide them with plans like that, would be good. Tu had his hand up.
I was trying to talk about this topic. Like many gurus are trying to sell something, and in start I also got in one of the webinars, and after that I started researching here and there online because I know that stuff he was trying to sell. I had that skill from some online course, and after that I just tried to go through his YouTube channel, and I just needed a small advice, so I thought I should just contact him. I contacted him on Instagram, and after that what I get was, in start he was excited. After that, when he know that I know everything, and he just stopped replying. I thought in start you will see all these guru online courses. They are good people, they are happy people, they will give you everything. And when you know everything and you need a little advice, you will not get anything without any value, because they are not giving even a single penny for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to see who is good or who. Yeah.
I just want to address if we went through, because we're nearly finishing up. We try and keep them around the hour mark, and we're on the hour mark. But if you rewatch this, we've actually go through the site and we explain a bit, like a fair chunk of the Webtalk Legends, how it's going to benefit others and this sort of thing. So we've actually in this one, it's probably the most important one to watch the whole way through, because it was all about Webtalk Legends today. We normally do a lot about Webtalk, but this one was mostly about Webtalk Legends. So there is a lot of information in this. So definitely. So we're going to finish up, guys. Like as I said, we try and keep it on the hour mark. That's sort of when people are concentrating and sort of thing, and then after that it dies off. So, but I'm very thrilled. Right now we've got 12 people watching. Like it's just blowing my mind. Like this is our third live. First live was 0. The second live we had like 5 majority of the way through, and right now we've got 12 people watching, and it's blowing my mind, like how it's awesome. So I just want to say thank you, sincerely, thank you.
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining on with us here. That was great.
Yeah, thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone. We're gonna take off. And thank you, Legends, for being here. So next one will be next week. So
sounds good.
Catch you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
See you as well.
Thank you.